What's going on, everybody? I go by the name of DJ Soulaah.
It's your boy DJ Riggamortis.
And as always, we got our guy in the chair.
Slyy Cooper.
And this is TapIn Radio. Today, we have a special guest in the building. We got my guy, MC Pettigrew. Yeah. Let's get right to it. Where you from, son?
Queens, New York, baby. Jamaica.
Big Queens, baby.
Southside.
Queens,
As
Southside.
always.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Produce some.
All right, so let's get it going. How did you get started? Like, what made you say, you know what, I want to rap?
I'm gonna go back to like 6, 7.
Okay.
Just watching Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay on TV. I'm like, yo, I wanna rhyme like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? So watching that and putting words together, me and my sister, and just messing around with it, you know, and start from like there in high school, battling in the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff, you know.
What high school you went to?
I went to the channel, Beach Channel.
I went to the channel.
Beach Channel, yeah. It was a zoo.
Far Rock.
Yeah, yo. Not for
Stat.
nothing.
America.
When I was in school, they was like, nah, don't go to Beach Channel.
I didn't get accepted.
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Thank God, man. Shit.
I didn't get accepted to Beach Channel or Bayside. I ended up
We
in
love you,
Jack-
Channel, but they.
They was
You said that like he was
damn.
sad about that shit.
He
Niggas
was
was
like,
like,
Man,
thank
man.
God.
it was a zoo when I was going there, man. Yeah.
Beach Channel.
Beach Channel.
Like, what? So what? let's get into that then. So, what's some of the experiences you had at Beach Channel that like
Yo.
kind of shaped who you are today? Like,
Yo, shit. Fights, of course. You know, every school had fights, but they had fights. Like,
oh yeah,
fights.
I think I seen your school on the news one time.
Yeah. Some crazy situation, like one project versus another, you know what I'm saying? And then violence and, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what we was going through.
Jesus
You know what I'm saying?
Christ, that's horrible.
We had stacked bundles around that era, so.
Oh yeah,
So we was alive around that time. We was in high school.
Nah.
know what I mean?
Peace, stack.
Yeah,
Where's
rest in peace, Stack.
Beach Channel? Is that like they're like OV and all of that?
It's by Hamels. You know what Hamels projects are like in the 90s?
Nah, well, like what number beach? Like
Beach Beach Channel's in 100. Beach 100.
oh, it's further now.
Further
Okay.
up, yeah.
Past
Ooh.
like the bridge and all that.
Yeah. Because Beach Channel has, I don't know if they still have beef now, but Beach Channel has beef with another high school. It was called Far Rockaway High School.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
my avenue. If you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I used to live in Far
Far
Rockaway
Rockaway,
too.
You know what I'm talking
Beach
about,
Channel is right off of the bridge, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
used to work there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to live in Far Rock and I hated that shit.
Yeah.
I hated it. I used to live in Wavecrest Gardens, and people,
I was
same.
trying to, I
Yeah.
was trying to move
I'm
there.
saying.
Yeah, that's
see?
the place. Yeah,
and
that's
people
the
was
place.
like, "Oh, nah, you got the beach right behind you." Nah.
Like it's cool when it's cool, but for the most part, if you coming from like our side where we come
Yeah.
from, one, it's a trip. It's
Super.
a crazy trip.
Super
None of your
trip.
friends want to take the trip. You feel mad, far from everything.
Nah,
We used to
word.
call that
That
shit
shit-
Far Rock America, yo.
Far
Yeah.
Rock America.
It's like
bro.
it's
It's its
really
own
like
entity.
its own
sixth
thing.
borough.
It's really like its own thing. So it'd be like,
It's just Black Long Island.
Black Long Island is a fact.
And then the mentality of a lot
And
of
it's
the
small.
homies.
But Long
Far
Island
Rock.
is black too, but still.
It's small. You bump into anybody. Like,
A lot of
it's
the
small.
mentality of the little when I was working there, this little homie, I was on some like, I can't leave yet. He was like, what you mean I can't leave? It's like, yet. School is out in 40 minutes. He was trying to fight me to get out the door 'cause he's stuck on. I said I couldn't. I said he couldn't leave. I'm like, yo, fam. Here we go.
Yeah.
Then he started coming back. He said, but you said I couldn't leave. I'm like, yet. What the fuck? Why you not listening to me, bro?
he's
Yet,
on you like
hold
one
on.
of, the, one of the baby lords. Nigga, like
Nah,
he
he
was
was
with the
hungry,
golden lords.
apparently.
Baby Lords
He
is
was
crazy.
hungry. He ain't eat no lunch. He was
with Simon and the golden
He was
lords.
angry. He was over there screaming 1090 and all that. So,
Whoa.
See?
Yeah.
Nah, we good.
Yeah,
I miss that kid though, man. He was a good kid.
You want to check in and see what he doing?
I tried. I don't know where he at. Hopefully he not at Crossroads.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
It's another story.
Well, moving on. So when it comes to your music, right? Like, what's the type of things that inspire you to be like, you know what, I'm gonna write about this, or I'm gonna write about that, you know, that type of vibe.
I'm big on like, cause I was watching y'all previous show. Y'all was talking about storytelling. I like telling stories and
Okay.
like the title. I would tell a story on based on the title or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because your project that's coming out, what is I Can't Sleep?
yeah,
I Can't Sleep Volume
yeah.
1, right?
Volume 1, yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much the direction. And what inspired you to one name it that, and what kind of things we can look forward to on that project?
It's like with the I Can't Sleep, like I don't at night I don't sleep in real life, so I don't sleep in real life. So when I'm up, I write. So
Okay.
the base, and when you up, you start feeling this type of way. You get emotion, you start thinking, overthinking. So
Yeah.
each night,
Imagination start going.
yeah. So each situation is like what I thought about when I wasn't sleeping. So and I write it down, the songs and stuff like that, different songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, which storyteller or which storytellers influenced you the most? Informed the storytelling, like listening to the music, watching the artists, even like the way how they lay out their videos. Like, who did you gravitate toward? That's like, you know what, I like how they do this. Let me try to come up with my own way to tell stories like this. Like who, like who did it for you?
Big, Kendrick, especially Kendrick.
Yeah, that's a different
Amazing
level.
storyteller.
Kendrick, I said Big Kendrick, Nas, Jay, the Blueprint, like like
Yeah,
Blueprint 2.
he definitely got some storytelling
Yeah.
joints too.
It's a lot of rappers.
Yeah,
So a lot of
that's
rappers.
facts. And it's ill how like lineage goes in hip hop because, like you said Big, Nas, and Jay, they all kind of was in the same vein, like coming up
Yeah.
together, whatever. But then it's like, which each person is different because
Facts.
Kane inspired Jay,
Mm-hmm.
Rakim inspired Nas,
Mhm.
and then Nas inspired Cole, and you know what I'm saying, and so forth. And Nas even inspired Kendrick, and so on and so
Yeah.
forth. So that's ill.
I
You
feel like
got
that had
songs
Cole too.
specifically? Like any specific songs? You be like, yo, this song, this is.
I ain't
That-
gonna lie. I was gonna say, let me get your top 5 storytelling joints.
Yeah, do that. Let's go.
I know one is for Kendrick is that his very first track. What's the track on shit?
You talking about Master Splinter's daughter,
Master
Shireen?
Split? Yo.
Yeah.
What?
How he opened up the album?
That was an opening
Yeah.
scene to a movie. You be like, yo,
Yeah.
That's
I
my
gotta see how
shit,
this play
boy.
out.
I was like, yo, what? Because we all went through something like something similar to something like that, like a
Yeah.
chick setting you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. I know mad dudes that was
what?
like, I know dudes that had to jump out of windows and all types of shit.
Crazy enough, being like my age and all that, like when that came out, I was going through like high school shit like that. So it was super cool, like reflective hearing it and kind of feeling like I was doing shit like that at the same time.
Being a
So,
young knucklehead.
storytelling immaculate.
Being
But
a young
yeah, Shireen,
thug.
aka
Shireen.
Master Splinter's daughter. Yeah.
I'm gonna add Kanye West. All Falls Down. That story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that wait, hold on. Is that the same one? No. Because he got one that kind of hit me one day, and I was struggling with like just trying to make it as a choreographer and a hip hop teacher and dancer. And
I
shit
know
like
exactly what song you talking about
that. And
because
he
we
was
spoke
like,
about
"Damn,
this.
these niggas that better than me." He like, I'm like, what he say? Back in the day, me and my girl split the bucket at KFC. He like before anybody wanted K West beats. Me and my girl split
Oh.
the bucket at KFC.
I
I'm
was
like,
thinking about a different
damn,
song.
these niggas that better than me. Like, and it hit me because I be thinking that, and this niggas that like came up after me, or like I taught them some shit, and I'm seeing them doing mad shit, and I'm still struggling. I'm like, the fuck, like is niggas better than me? Because I don't think so. But like,
I felt that.
You know what I'm
Sidebar,
saying?
before y'all feel some kind of way and when I feel like he talking about you,
I might
he
be.
ain't talking to nobody directly, but if you feel a type of way that you know who you are, because I was there, yeah, nigga, it's you.
Right. It be, but it be
Sorry.
like that. Like these songs, like get you to be like, yo.
I'm sorry, I get like that. Like he
But
knows,
yeah.
like he
But
knows how I am when it comes to
Right.
shit like that. 'cause,
But
like,
yes,
yeah.
All Falls Down. So you got Master Splinter's daughter. All Falls Down. What else you got? You got 3 more.
Jay-Z was featuring Too Short a week ago.
Oh,
It was
okay.
all good just a week.
Yeah, that's hard because that's
That is a good one.
that's
yo.
still relevant to this day.
It is.
There's
Because
mad people
Because
that
everybody still uses that term. It was all good just a week ago.
I feel like I said that like last week. Yeah, like you get in a situation or people come up to you like, yeah, this
I
is
literally
like,
said
that was
that.
your
I'm
man,
looking
like
at the
2 days
text
ago. What
messages in the
happened?
group chat. All of us going through something. One of my homies got his car taken. Another one of my homies is going through another joint. I'm dealing with some shit at work. Slyy was talking to me about something. It was just all good just a week ago.
Yeah, and now it ain't. Now you gotta just sit. Either you gonna stare at the wall or you gonna get up and do something about it.
Yeah, get up and do something about it.
All right, so boom, 2 more. What else?
We can go. J. Cole, Wet Dreams.
Ooh, that's one of my favorites too.
That's
That's
fire.
one of my favorites too, because we all
Yeah, yeah.
all been through some shit like
And
that.
then you think of it as an adult, like, why was I front? Like,
yeah.
why was I lying? Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. Nigga. Like,
Watching sex scenes, making sure the stroke right.
Anxiety feel different at different ages, bro.
Word.
nah, that is
That's
true.
a
That
fact.
is true.
Facts.
And then, like, you get nervous because, like, even to this day, niggas know how girls talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, but the thing about, as crazy as it sounds, when you in high school, the way girls talk in high school is way more unhinged as adults, even though they still unhinged. But like, if you do some whack shit like in that space,
We talking shit
oh my God, you scared to go to school the next day, and then you better not even try to argue with her on nothing. Well, that's because now you like
Over.
Oh, and
That
the
was-
whole school, yeah.
I was like that one chick that went to school with us. I forgot what. I think her name was Hennessy or some shit like that.
I remember
Everybody-
Hennessy.
Everybody thought she was
Don't
outside or
even.
whatever, but no,
her
she
name-
wasn't.
Oh, everybody thought she was outside.
Everybody thought she was outside because that's how she used to portray her image or whatever. And then when one of my men started talking to her, they actually started dealing with stuff. No, she was a virgin the whole time.
Yeah, cause she was mad loud, mad rah rowdy, and she used to
wore
wear
some of
like,
the most revealing shit.
yo,
sometimes,
she used
you
to
know what I
be
mean?
in school with low rise jeans on, belly out, like the bras that had her joints all the way up,
virgin.
Wow.
and you ain't did nothing.
Not a thing.
But everybody, like, before, I didn't even know her. Like, I knew of her, and then people was like, but you talk about, yeah, this girl Hennessy, she do this, da, 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 da.
Yo, she
I was
fucked
like,
all
what?
These niggas. Like, yo, she was fucking niggas in the locker room. I'm like, how she get in the locker room?
Right. Mind you,
Locker room was locked for a minute. Like, we couldn't
Hello?
even use a locker room. So I'm like,
mind you,
how'd they
it
get in
was,
the locker room?
and you know what happened? The most studious girl in the school got caught in the staircase giving up head. I'm not saying no
You ain't
names,
gotta say it today.
but I remember.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn, son.
Jackson was wild between the years of 2000 and 2006.
Yeah, it was
Basically, Hennessy, don't sue us. It's all love.
That's honestly not even her name.
crazy. You're right. And you know
That's
what what
fire.
the ill thing is? Like I actually
It's like
I
seven-
actually
there
spoke
was
to
like
her
6
before,
girls
like,
named
and she was just dumb cool. Like, you know how you just random and then people you just in a situation where you just sitting there talking to somebody in
Yeah.
school. She was
Said it
mad
like
cool.
6 girls.
Yeah, there was a few
6 girls
named
named Hennessy.
There was.
Nah, I
Black
don't,
people,
I only know
stop naming
I only
your
know
children Hennessy.
one. And the one never mind. I'm not even gonna describe how
That's how we
never
knew it
mind.
wasn't.
Forget it.
Oh, this is a
Forget
name.
it. Forget it. Get out of here. But the ill thing is, before we move to your last joint, yeah, the reason why
Stop naming your children Hennessy, please.
That's wow.
But the funny part is, this is like mad crazy, and it's during Ramadan that I remember the story. How fitting. She used to roll with this girl, this big Joan. I don't remember her name, but you know how Jack always had the tall big Jones. I
That
don't
was
know
ready
what
to
it was.
slap everybody for no reason.
And she had a crush on me. And she was like, hey, I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, I was like, what? Okay. Like, whatever. But then one day she was like, you look so cute. I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. She was like, yo, when I say this shit, I think it's going to be crying. She looked me dead in my face and was like, I'm going to take your Muslim from you one day. I was like, what? She was like, you Muslim? I was like, yeah. She was like, I'm gonna take your Muslim from you one day. I was like, what does that even
What does
mean?
that even mean, yo? Like,
Trying to change you.
Like, what?
you gonna
Excuse
lose your
me?
religion dealing with me?
That's what she's trying to say. She
Every time I seen it too, she just like, I'm gonna take that
She
Muslim.
gonna
she
put
on
that
some
pork
Mortal
on you.
Kombat shit, boy.
She gonna be
Trying to put
eating
that pork on you, my boy.
stewed pork with mashed potatoes.
Astaghfirullah.
What's that
Like,
nigga's
damn,
name
girl,
from?
that's all you.
What's that character from Mortal Kombat? She gonna try to what's it, Soul Khan or some shit? She gonna take
Shao
your
Kahn.
Shao
Shao
Kahn, yeah,
Kahn,
Shao
take his
Kahn.
soul.
I was
Oh,
like, I was like, nigga.
Shang Tsung.
First thing you
I
gonna
was
do
like,
after the first session is like, yeah, let me get a ham and cheese, girl.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Honey ham.
Oh, that nigga gonna wake up to eggs and bacon the next morning. Like, oh, she
Damn,
put it
you
on.
made this? It's maple? Maple bacon.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
What that nigga did on
Everything we eat
what he
was
did on
good.
Harlem Nights? Hey, yeah, honey. I ain't
I
never
ain't
coming
never
home
come
no
home.
more.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Yo.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. Christ, here I come.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. All right, last one.
Adolescence, J. Cole.
Adolescence by J. Cole. All right, you got a lot of Cole up and up.
Yeah,
That's
Shout out
what's
to
up.
J. Cole.
Yo, not for nothing, man. J. Cole is dope as fuck. And,
Yeah.
like, you know what's crazy? Like, I never really, and this is gonna sound weird as hell. I never really listened to a full J. Cole album until For Your Eyes Only. And I listened to that joint from front to back and was like, yo, why do people hate this album? This shit is like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
it's
why.
so crazy because then it's like when you hear the interludes where the girl is talking like, yeah, you know, sometimes I get mad at my mommy because my daddy's not here, and I'm like, I want my dad, but her dad was killed. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. This is like, and then he's talking about pretty much him having his daughter. He does like the whole she gets me, he gets, and all of that, right? And it's like the first part is just like him meeting the girl that he's dealing with, and then the other joint it was about the baby. Like it's just a dope ass album,
Yeah, the album
and
was
I
fire.
don't understand why people hated it.
And J. Cole was smart for backing out that situation with Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, yo, you know it's a year
Facts.
later.
But you know, people, the
He's
people.
smart.
Well, the reason why people hated that album is the same reason why you hate To Pimp a Butterfly. It's too much. It's like conceptually, emotionally, it's uncomfortable
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
you know vulnerable, deep like that. And
Yeah.
most people want their hip hop to be Sugar Factory, like
Yeah,
you know,
That's the same thing for
Mickey
Mr.
D's.
Morale also.
Yeah, yeah,
Facts.
exactly. Like
Facts.
That
Man,
shit
it's
is a
hard.
mental health
because they
album.
said that they tried to say the
Yo.
same thing about like KOD in this sense. Like KOD, they didn't like that he was trying new flows, but also subject matter was very like pointing the finger at things that's messing up like us as a community.
Right.
So they like,
Right.
it's preachy.
It wasn't even-
Especially like the symbolism in the video he was doing with the grills and money, all that smile. Like, yeah,
Count
that's
it
what
up.
y'all want, right?
Count it up. Count
Yeah,
it up.
this is what
I ain't
y'all
gonna
want.
lie, That's
Hard.
my shit. That's my shit. Yo,
Yeah.
and that's the other part. The reason why I like that album because that was J. Cole saying like, yeah, I could do what y'all niggas could do, and y'all can't do what I do. Like he literally,
He
took-
literally came at Little Pump. Like that was him directly coming at
Yeah.
Little Pump.
Smoked him.
I'm like,
smoked him and then had a conversation. Like, yeah,
yeah.
why?
Why?
He like, no, I didn't really like that for real. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Took the belt off for him.
Like his joint at the end of it was like, all of that stuff is like it's acceptable, but at some point as an artist, as a rapper, your responsibility as like a man to your people, when you get this much quote unquote power and attention, it's like your music gotta reflect what your community needs in the end. You gotta mature.
Right.
It's not that we can't coexist together at the same time. It's just at some point,
Right.
that immaturity gonna run out.
But see, I think that's because a lot of artists, especially artists nowadays, they don't. First of all, it's weird. It's not. It's not weird. It's just a different time. Nas created Illmatic when he was what 19.
America's Fire.
Do you know what I'm saying? He was young, and his audience was that, and they grew with him.
Yeah.
A lot of artists don't realize that. Yeah, you came in the game at 17 talking all this craziness, but now you're growing up. Your audience is growing up, and at some point, they're not living that lifestyle no more. They don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
That's why when people are like, oh, they fell off. Now they didn't really fall off. Their audience grew and moved on to something else,
Yeah.
and they did not.
Right.
They still make the same music, and the lyrics is for that section, for that style might really be dope, but don't nobody want to hear that shit. Again, don't
Right.
nobody want to hear you killing people all the time. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Yeah.
Y'all got any top storytelling joints? I only got 3.
My top 5 storytelling is Double Burger with Cheese by Lupe Fiasco.
I don't think I heard that one.
Lupe Senpai, yo. Thankful to
Yo.
these two dudes. Get me
Let
on
me
to
tell
Lupe.
you, that song right there
know
that really solidified it for me that Lupe is just that nigga because he took the phrase like anybody want these cheeseburgers, right?
Yeah.
And it's called Double with. It's 2 of them I'm gonna put on there too, from him back to back. Double Burger with Cheese is him telling a story about pretty much. He's telling the whole story, like it's like a whole scene, but
Right.
he's using all the movies from that era: Menace to Society, Poetic Justice, like Boys in the Hood. And he's using all of that shit.
Right.
And he's telling one full story, talking about these fucking movies, Juice, all of it.
Wow.
Shit is
And
crazy.
it's on a
I gotta
mixtape.
know that.
And that's on a mixtape.
Mixtape.
That's not even on an
Mixtape.
album.
I gotta
So
hear
it's
that.
Double Burger with Cheese for 1, and then 2 is Niggas Gotta Eat. It's called Gotta Eat.
Gotta eat. Yeah, off
eat.
the cool.
Off the cool joint. And Gotta Eat is kind of similar, but he's telling the story about a drug dealer, but he's using fast food references.
Right. Oh, that's fire.
Right? Yo,
What?
this shit is crazy. So
Wow.
yeah,
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that too.
I'm telling you, watch. You gonna
Yeah.
be like, nah. Watch when you hear
Because-
it. If I was a rapper, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta step my shit up. This nigga's
Yeah, 'cause
about
I heard a Lupe
trust.
song with him freestyling over you, him, and her over the Jay-Z shit.
I think I know
went-
what you're talking about.
Yeah, you heard that
I
one
think I
before?
heard that
Crazy.
one.
Fire.
I think every MC, every artist, people who tell stories should revisit Lupe's entire catalog.
Yeah, he goes super crazy. So it's Double Burger with Cheese, Gotta Eat, and then why is the name of it escaping me? I Gave You Power by Nas. Yeah, like, cause that shit is just ill in itself, and they actually studied it in like schools. So like to use personification and be like, yeah, I'm gonna rap from the perspective of a handgun that deals with drug dealers all day. What the fuck? Like, and that shit was hard as hell. I was like, damn, that shit crazy. What's the my other joint that I like? Is it? I'm trying to think, cause it's definitely a Kendrick joint, but I'm trying to think of which one it is, cause it's like so many. Cause I want to say Duckworth, but
That's a powerful one.
right.
But
I want to say Duckworth, but I might be leaning more towards Shireen, Master Splinter's daughter, just because it's like, it's just a whole painting of a picture. It's just like me and my no. I'm lying. No. What's the one? Peer pressure. The art of peer pressure. That's the one. That's the one. The art of peer pressure.
hey man, there's somebody in this room. That's my shit.
Right. Hey, what'd you say? It's somebody in this room. But and then it's just like a whole nigga tell you a story about, yeah, I tried to do a robbery and like people was there. We got caught and I was running. I'm thinking my mother called and I'm just like, yeah, I'm chilling. Meanwhile, I'm trying to duck the boys right now. What? And then it's just like he telling the whole story. Like, nigga, we was just on bullshit. But when I'm with the homies, I don't do this all the time. But when I'm with my mans and them, I'm on bullshit.
That's what being the homies. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, that
one lucky night with the homies.
Right.
Yeah, I like that song.
And right after that, what happened? Shorty set him up.
Yeah.
So it was just like a whole chronicle,
Whole
of like
situation.
just bullshit.
Yeah.
In my last one, I'm going to say, oh my God, I just had it and I lost it. Lord Jesus. One Love by Nas.
Yeah.
And he just writing a
me
letter to his mans. Like it's 3 different stories. I think it's 3. No, he just talks about different things, but it's like 2 verses on that joint. Right?
Yeah.
And the first one is him writing a letter to his man in jail, just telling him everything that's going on in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I try to talk to your girl. She like, nah, he don't be listening. And like, yeah, she messing with these niggas from the crew that don't like you.
Right.
Whatever. Then the second verse, he's talking to a kid. Like, I was talking to this kid like on the park bench, and he talking about niggas call me busting off the roof so I can keep it bulletproof in the black trade deuce. And it's just like, wow, like, you know what I mean? So that's my 5 right there. Yeah.
Facts. We got 2 of the same ones. Gotta Eat and One Love for sure is on my list too. Outside of that, I want to say How Much a Dollar Costs by Kendrick.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's one of my favorites.
I said my grace, what more you want from me?
Yeah, like, and, you know, and there's so much storytelling on all of that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just love his relatability in his storytelling. It feels like it's me at mad different moments of my life every time I hear a story.
Okay, okay.
That's 3. 4 would be damn. Well, it's not like it's like storytelling as if you were reading a playwright, like a script. Give me the loot. Give me the loot is crazy. Give me the loot.
Give me the loot by Biggie.
Insane.
I've been rubbing motherfuckers in the slave ship with the same clip and the same 4-5.
It's bro. It's like
What?
it's like the Three Stooges of like a robbery story, and it's so cool.
Wait, is
that
that
he's
the
making
one?
this.
Is that the one when he's talking about he was messing with the shorty? No.
No, that's how I got a story.
Got a
to
story to
That's how I got a
tell.
story
Got
to
a
tell.
story
Goodness
to tell.
gracious,
Give me
the
the loot.
paper.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Like he's just going crazy. And I got the trigger with the itchy one grip, one in the chain, but 32 in the clip. Motherfuckers better strip. Yeah, nigga. And but it's him talking to himself in a story about 2 niggas crashing out about robbing. One is kind of stupid. One is kind of got his head on straight, but they doing some dumb. Like I'm like, yo, this is immaculate to write 3 verses.
Fire, bro.
Yo, you know what?
With progression of a story that has a climatic ending where they shoot out with the cops
Facts.
That's crazy.
and win. Take that, motherfucker.
The whole thing got swept up. What?
Crazy. So that's I learned that song when I was like 10. Like
Damn.
very young
That is
kid
crazy.
saying mad inappropriate.
Oh yeah, that was all
lyrics.
of us. That was all of us.
And then my last one is we talked about this on an episode before. Schoolboy got a track called My Homie, where he's talking about a homie that set him up, basically.
Oh yeah.
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like having these reoccurring thoughts of like, damn, the whole time we was in my crib with my grandmother, we was da 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 da, and you was setting me up. You was trying to fuck my bitches. You was trying to da da da. You got me arrested. I did the bid. Da da da. You lie. You snitch. Da da. That story
that's
is
horrible.
fire.
That's
Wow.
horrible. But nah,
What
that's
Sorry.
fire. That's
Yeah, I gotta listen to
that's
that one
crazy.
too.
That's
I
my
like
5
Schoolboy
though,
Q.
for sure.
all right. Good.
I legit, honestly, only have 3.
This nigga, yo.
Because I've been trying to.
So that's why you made us go first.
No,
you
I
made
said
us go first. You try to think of more.
I said, do y'all have 5? Because I legit got like 2, 3. But still, like,
Yo,
when I think about it, when I think of the songs that influenced me the most, especially for me being a poet, and
Which one is it?
the first one would be The Professional by DMX.
Hard.
How'd that go?
Niggas want creep these streets with me, cause you
Oh,
know,
okay.
I looked through the 11th store window, take one last puff for the ento. Look through the scope and let like 10 go. Break it down, put it back in the briefcase. Wipe the sweat off my face so I can leave safe. And I'm outside, I breathe safe. Niggas never saw it coming, cause that's how he got it. Never even thought of running because a nigga plotted. Smart niggas get niggas killed for real. I know. They make a deal, I'm coming with the steel.
Yeah, that's fire.
He's talking
yeah.
about being a professional hitman, sniper, all of that stuff. I can catch you in the very building that you live in. Wait until you get right at your door to start spitting. Now they got a ribbon tied to the rail at the top of the steps, but I was there. You didn't die at the top of the steps. Like that
that's
whole
crazy.
I'm listening to it, and like, you know, some joints you just like this. Every time I heard it, I was just like this, cause I'm watching the movie as he's talking about it. And the last verse, I could be the UPS delivery boy, or the man working at Toys R Us giving your kid a brand new toy. I could be the one serving your food wherever you go to eat at, or the nigga on the corner that you ask, yo, where the weed at?
Yeah,
I could be
that's
the one
hard.
driving the school bus that your kids in, except that I don't like to involve women and children. A nigga got feelings, I just put him to the side. But when it's time for me to do my job, I just ride. And the fact he always added, like, you know, his faith in it, you know what I'm saying, that let me know it's okay to, you know, still believe in what you believe in, put it in your music, be vulnerable.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
fire.
saying? And
What's your next
just
joint?
like just that right there was like, yo, I gotta up my skill set on my poetry because
For
this
sure.
was different. Like I really saw that was like every time I was watching The Jackal on Peacock.
Okay.
And I thought of that song every time I watched the entire show.
Well, that's fine.
Because his entire movements was that song. If you watch that joint, you're going to think of that song immediately. Rewind by Nas.
Ah, yeah.
I've never heard anybody to this day tell a story from the end all the way to the beginning.
And he was like, he wasn't just like telling the story backwards. He was like putting the imagery backwards too.
I'm saying no hell. She talk about me kiss boss her head and spits the nut back in my dick.
Yeah, like oh, that's sick.
You know what I'm saying? Screaming, shoot, don't please. Like, please don't. Oh shit, yeah. Damn. So that song itself was like, yo, like how, like who thinks of shit like this?
This is what I'm saying. That's
like,
fire.
fuck a Shakespeare, nigga.
And number 3, Niggas Bleed by Biggie.
Niggas bleed just like us.
Today's agenda, got the suitcase up in the central. Go to room 112. Tell them Knuckle sent you. Make arrangements. Make no money exchanges. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and then
yeah, that's crazy.
about him talking about, you know what I'm saying? I promise, but of course, have my fingers crossed. Niggas bleed just like us. Then they set up the whole shit. I said I was going to do, but now there's too much bread on the table. Me and my man's going to fuck everything up. You know what? I'm double crossing my boss. And what happens? The getaway car is going because we parked by a hydrant. Now we out here stuck. I'm like, damn. So those 3 songs right there will always be on my top, man. Like,
that's crazy.
I have a whole bunch of joints that I would love to hear off and on or put me in the mood. No Makeup by Kendrick, Wet Dreams by J. Cole, Rich Niggas, because I be feeling like that sometimes. A lot of Common. A lot of Common. A lot of Mos Def.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They
You
go
know what
crazy.
I'm saying? Like, my 2 favorite Common joints, The Corner.
Yeah,
Because of the last poets, and it was just like, it showed me that if I wanted to go in depth with my poetry and be lyrical, I can, because the way how the last poets was spitting on that track. And, you know, with a Common, I mean, like with a Kanye beat, and Common saying what he's saying, and, you know, we could all relate to the corner because of who we see on the corner, who usually, yo, get off this corner. It just meant black culture in general.
Yeah. Fact.
And Black Maybe by Common.
Black maybe.
Yeah, cause like it's the poetry. I mean, everything relating to poetry. When we talk about Black Maybe, we talk about people of color and oppositions. They come around, they gon' wanna bring you down. With Bilal, right?
Yeah,
no one knows just what's inside. Doing dope and doing time. Why they messing with your mind? Black Maybe. That shit was mad 70s black exploitation, yo.
It kind of sounded like Gil Scott Heron. But the ill thing is, and we gonna, you know what I mean? We ain't here to talk about other shit. We here to talk about my own boy, MC Pettigrew.
Yeah, we having another this another episode.
What I wanted to say real quick before, and then we moving on, is that it's so crazy when you think about these songs. We all just named, what, like 18, 20 songs?
Yeah.
20
Crazy.
songs?
That nigga did 5.
Right.
I mean, but like the first, like I mean, I bounce around. I name examples because there's more. There's at least 20. Because I ain't named nothing from Bus. I ain't named nothing for Missy. I ain't named nothing for 50.
Still,
Actually, yes, 50 is number 4.
What?
Baltimore Love Story.
All right.
He's heroin.
This is 6.
No, it's not. This is
Right.
4.
No,
My
this is
4
6
main.
tracks.
My 4 main.
You just named 5
My
tracks.
4 main. No, I didn't. My 4 main. The other ones I can't. But like, what I go to for influence, or those first 3 is really it.
Terrible. But
Yo,
yeah,
y'all gonna stop
what I
treating me
wanted
like
to
this,
say
bro.
is that
Nah, fuck. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop fucking cupping in my neck. Every goddamn Sunday I go through this shit.
God.
no. But what I
dog
wanted
in
to
here.
say was that it's so crazy that we named all of these songs, and these dudes is just like putting their art out. They wasn't thinking about, all right, I'm about to write the most greatest. Whatever. They was like, all right, you know, I got this idea. I'm gonna fuck with it. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't really. It was premeditated in the sense of this is the concept. This is what I'm going for, but it wasn't in. It was intended to be like, I'm dope. I'm gonna just do something creative, but not knowing that it will be as classic as it is.
Like, it's just artistry. Like, when you
Right.
think about this song, Baltimore Love Story, like, what caught my attention was him being heroin, and heroin saying, when we first met, I thought you'd never doubt me. Now you try to leave. You know you can't live without me. Girl, I'm missing you. Come and see me soon. Tie your arm up. I'm like, Oh wait, hold on, what the fuck? Wait, this nigga is shooting up right now.
Right, and and it don't even like have to be that metaphoric to where you gotta die. It's like it's right there in front of you, laid out.
Yeah,
so you just gotta
what fucking addicts really be thinking about. Like help me think. You know what I'm saying? Shit that does that is like that's what music and that's what influence and that's what artistry is. Like I don't want to hear shit about ass shaking all the time or money being tossed or you know who pockets is bigger than whose. Like what you gonna tap into in the medulla? Like what you gonna hit me with? You know what I'm saying?
Because nobody turned up all the time, and if you are, that's a sign of depression.
Because when you sit down and think to yourself, what you thinking about? Like what are you thinking about? You know what I mean?
What are you trying to escape, sir? So all right, so moving right along, where did you come up with the name MC Pettigrew?
All right, so
is it Pettigrew or Pettigrew?
Pettigrew. Yeah. The MC came from I used to like MC like baby showers or like
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember seeing.
Cause I DJ on the side sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I be on the microphone going stupid. You know, just having a good time, cracking jokes on people. Energy. It's all about the energy. So the Pettigrew is from I saw Uptown Saturday Night with Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier.
Absolutely. Classic.
And it was like a short dude that could fight. He got a suit on. It's Seymour Pettigrew. Seymour Pettigrew, his name was. He had a dude named Big Percy with him, and he whooped the ass in
that was one of my father's favorite flicks. I remember that.
So shit. I got the Pettigrew. Seymour, cause my last name is Seymour, and Pettigrew. So I got the Pettigrew.
You know where I thought it was from?
What?
Harry Potter.
You would think that.
Peter Pettigrew. No, he's not. He's not at all.
Harry, Ron, Harry's been spleeched.
That's crazy.
That would be hilarious.
Peter Pettigrew did some shit and turned into me. You watch Harry Potter?
I seen that movie like one time.
Yeah, like you know that character has been missing forever, but he was
the first one
walking around, and it was like, yo, where the fuck is Peter Pettigrew's gone? But then he really did some conniving shit. They just caught him. He was little. He was short.
Yo, what are we talking about, yo?
Peter Pettigrew.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So like when you before you write a song, what like puts you in the zone? Like what gets you in the mode to be like, oh, I'm about to write some fire shit, or like just what puts you in the mood to write any type of song? Period. Like just to go.
I have to first thing first. I got to smoke one or two, or maybe three. And then I put the beat on.
Damn.
One or two, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Trance.
Like,
the whole eighth is gone.
Take that nigga $100 to get a song out.
This shit is out of here. They say, man, this that shit. Let's find out. Depending on how this song come out, like it's gonna tell me if this shit is really that shit. No, nigga, this song is whack. I can't smoke.
This song ain't good. That means your weed ain't good.
Man, you fucked me up. This goddamn Reginald.
Song ain't good. The weed ain't good. That means you trash.
Get this Reginald Vale Johnson out of here.
Somebody get this jigaboo away from me.
This nigga said 3. Roll the whole eighth.
Nah, he went through the whole numbers, nigga. He said it might take 1, might take 2, might take
Actually 3.
3. Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn.
I'm definitely not smoking with you the day I ever think about it. I'm fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Like, what you think? I think I'm seeing shit right now.
Mind you, in his brain, he writing that shit down. The whole time, wifey looking at him do this. Nigga just staring at the fucking paper.
I need 3 of those.
I need 3 of them things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes it's like 1 or 2. But I get into my zone. I play the beat back a few times. And then I put the first line. All it takes is like the start.
Okay.
And then the rest is history after that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fire.
For
okay.
sure.
That's lit.
You gotta have a thesis statement.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you say your style is for real? Because you talk about storytelling, and that's what you like, and that's what your project is pretty much going to be. But the songs that you're going to perform today ain't that. It's more like we partying, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the song Nod Your Head, I had a problem with like at parties, and I see people at parties just sitting there. while good music is playing. So that's annoying. Or if I'm DJing and niggas just, it's fire. Why you not nodding your head? You know the song is fire, bro. Why you not nodding your head? So that's what made me come up with the song. Nod your head, you feel me?
Okay. So it's a point.
It's a point, yeah.
You ain't just making shit. Okay. What about
you gonna dance to this?
What's the second joint?
You gonna dance to this one?
Crash Out.
Yeah.
That's another story. Like, cause sometimes you feel like you wanna wild on somebody when they testing you. You feel me? So
5 days a week at work.
Yeah. I was actually bumping the Crash Out joint yesterday.
Yeah.
Like,
I shouldn't have because I was
While
at
I was
work
on the
crashing
move.
out.
I was like, yeah, no, I get it.
Fucking
I
kids
get it.
out
I get
working.
it.
Right.
Mosh pit music. You feel
Sit
me?
the track. I'm like, turn.
That shit felt like
this
some
off.
New
Should
York
not be
Nuck
playing
if
in
you
my
buck
ear
type
right
shit.
Yeah, and I like how you like. I like when songs like do things that what you did on it was like the hook is I'm about to crash out, but you take that same flow from the hook and use it in your verse. So now everything is just boom. So now
Familiarity,
it's like,
man.
Yeah,
Gets people
exactly. I like that. That was
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah. So would you say those two songs are like the only ones that's separate? Are they even going to be on this project?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Nod Your Head is already out on the all platforms right now. On
Go get that.
Go get that.
Run that up, y'all.
Yeah.
You need that.
My name's shown enough. MC Pettigrew when you find it. But yeah, it's on there. But the Crash Out is on the one that's coming out this year. The project's coming out in May.
In May.
Yeah.
For sure.
All
right, cool.
Sure.
What's the name of that project? Got coming out.
ICS. I Can't Sleep. Volume 1. Because I'm going to come with the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lit. I like that. I like that.
Good thing ain't no E in there. They gonna think you part of ICE. I hear deported niggas in music. I'm sorry, y'all.
Crash in.
I apologize.
So when it comes to like how music is going today, like pretty much it's like I don't want to say a war, but Jermaine Dupri kind of like had the internet in the uproar with independent versus major label, whatever. When it comes to all those things, where do you fit in, and where would you go?
Independent. I want to be independent.
Okay.
I want to be.
What reason?
I don't want nobody tell me like when should I drop a joint or when should I like. I just don't like you could tell me what to do, but don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't like to be micromanaged.
Yeah, like a robot. Don't do that. Don't change I don't want to change nothing. I like how I am now. I like to turn up. I like to have fun. I don't want to change nothing. Some people like to just make you change your image, just like that, or change how you rap, or change how you flow. Like, I like to be in my own lane. You feel me? I don't want to sound like everybody else.
That's facts. Because like who said it? Was it Wiz Khalifa? Who was like when he was coming up, he used to like rap like Nas, like.
I think so.
I think it was him, and then we get Black and Yellow, and that's who he is today. So he changed.
That was him.
Yeah.
Like when JD said that shit, I'm like, come on, bro. You know what the deals was like back then. You even seen it in movies like the New Edition story. That's the image they want to portray. They want this bubblegum shit. Look, you got drop here, drop then, drop there. Like, let's keep it a band. We seen the independent movement from Cash Money and from No Limit.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about you for studio time. I don't have to come to you for marketing, promotion, or whatever. We have our own marketing team. We have our own studios, our own producers. Like Cash Money had the MySpace background album covers for the longest, and they were still doing platinum.
But then that became a thing because those album covers iconic. Like, but the thing about it is No Limit had those type of album covers, and
too.
Then Cash Money started doing the same thing. And I think they was getting them all from the same person.
They all from New Orleans, so they was probably using the same dude.
Yeah, the same.
You know what I'm saying?
It was and that was their regional thing. But when it comes to, I feel like, mind you, I'm not in the music industry, so when it comes to this type of thing, I don't really know shit about fuck. But I feel like it could be a good partnership if you allow it to be. You know what I'm saying? So, because even when you talk about Cash Money and you talk about No Limit, and even like a TDE and things like that, Aftermath or whatever, those are like indie labels or like what they call them, like mom and pop labels or whatever. They still get their distribution through majors.
The distribution's a different
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
that's
need we're gonna be in tandem and working together so you to push my record out to abroad or whatever.
Yeah.
But when it comes to creating this shit, you can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
And you don't own
That's
shit.
the only difference. Like, that's the main thing that I agree with.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. That'd be a cool thing to do because, like, not for nothing. I'm not gonna lie. If I was an artist, I probably wouldn't want to go independent, but I probably would because it's like, nigga, like even just us putting out this pod, shit is annoying. Like, gotta do everything. I gotta be on TikTok. I gotta try to do something that'll look good for Instagram. I gotta do something that's gonna get the algorithm going on YouTube, and I gotta make sure people are trying to get the hits on Spotify. It's a lot of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, me personally, I like to learn these things. So if I hire somebody and they flake out on me, I know what to do. But if I ain't got to, I don't want to. It's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But definitely indie. Indie is a way to go for that reason.
You know, there's a lot of like nuance that gets lost in like the conversation of it all. I think like JD is from a standing point of like you got years and years in the game. You've been at the top. You've been the owner. You've been below the owner. Like, you have all this history and value to understand why, like, okay, maybe taking a deal could be cool because you've seen a lot of people get successful that had these deals and they still successful. Right. But at the same time, you see people that, you know, haven't. And there's a lot of gray area with it. But there's some people that, like, super profited off of not going straight to a huge major label and going through the indie routes. And some people with major labels and all that too, like sometimes your deal don't gotta be like 360.
Right.
Like it could be like, all right, we just want to distribute your album for like a year or two. Or hey, let's do a short deal where it's like you could do what you do, but we just need 2 albums from you in the span of 4 years. Okay. And it's like, some people might take that over being independent, or they might take that to use it so you could garner all the fans, all of that value, and then be like, all right, I gave you these 2 albums, I'm done. Like a lot of them, I'm trying to think of the 2 people. I know one for sure is like Frank Ocean. He gets like revered a lot because he with Sony, he had a deal with Sony where they needed like a couple albums from him, and he gave them like, I think it might, maybe like, I'm being very loose about this info, but he gave them like 2 joints that was kind of like throwaways, but they was fire because he's just an amazing artist. And then he got, I think around maybe like 47 mil or something from that deal. Walked away from it and then dropped Blonde, like his biggest album ever. And they was like, yo, why you ain't drop that album with us? And he was like, because I wanted my creative control of my shit. Right. But I gave y'all stuff. Right. I gave y'all everything. So it's like, it wasn't bad for him to have a major. It's just he understood, all right, I'm not going to have the creative control that I want at that time. So let me do that work, get the advance, blah, 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 blah. Then do my own thing.
Build relationship.
Nah, that's
negotiation, intellect. Like, I think that's what creates that convo of major independent.
Right.
Okay, that's lit. And then honestly, I feel like the way things are going now, A&R is getting fired and all types of shit. You gotta halfway be independent anyway. Yeah. Because they not they not developing nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They just looking to cherry pick you. Like,
they only gonna
12,000 followers.
That's what it seems like they doing. You gonna put money into you when you already got a buzz going. And then by then, if you talking to somebody like me, if I already got my shit jumping, what do I need you for, bro?
Right.
Because now you coming to talk to me, and this is one of them things like, would you be talking to me if I was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one of them things when you see like people that you like talk to at work and shit. You be like, nigga, if I just met you on the street, would you even be talking to me right now?
Right.
Probably not.
Right.
So why are you here now? You get what I mean? One of those situations.
Right. That's a fact. But
you know. But listen, man. Wish you all the success and everything that you do. The interview not over. I just feel I need to say that, and I'm gonna say it again just in case I said it too long.
Love.
I wish you all the success in the world.
Y'all too, man. I'm loving the show for real. My first time here. I love it, man. I love it.
Nah, so like, what do you? You got any questions?
I'm just waiting for this day in hip hop to pull up.
Oh, I ain't doing.
See, so
I ain't gonna lie.
Start doing that shit myself.
You can look it up right now, but
I'm
I ain't
about
doing.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, what was I about to say? Yeah, what's your end goal, if there is an end goal when it comes to your music, or just like your career in general? Like, what are you trying to do for real?
I'm trying to, cause I hear a lot of angry music. I'm trying to like make it like how it used to be back in the '90s. Like it's versatile. Like we got some that's hard music.
Yeah.
Like got the gangster grill face on. You got some music you can lighten up. Kids love it.
Okay.
Women love it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be versatile with like.
That makes sense.
You feel me? Like if you don't like this, all right, the next song I know you gonna like. If you don't like that, all right, you gonna like this one. So it's like multiple tracks for.
All right, I like that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, try to do something different for everybody.
What about like shows and stuff like that? You got any of that coming up?
Not yet. But I had one last year, but I want one definitely this year, man. Shit, I don't got nothing, but I wanna bless the stage one more time, man. I had that park jumping, man.
Are you really? Where was it?
It was at Springfield Park by by that McDonald's.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was for the Lost Boys. Shout out to the family. The Lazy Lost Boys. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, they let me perform on the joint.
That's fire.
Yeah,
okay.
I was on the stage.
That's a movie. That's
jumping
like
around.
a movie right there.
Shout out to Freaky Kai and all them.
Yeah, Freaky Kai. Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah,
that's lit. That's really lit.
I met Freaky Kai too at Roy Wilkins too. He's cool as hell.
That's a good brother, man.
Cool. Yeah, he's cool.
So on this day in hip hop.
Oh wait, let me introduce it. He got it. Damn, nigga, you just.
Oh,
quickly,
so you just
too.
told me do it.
Nigga just
Nah, because you didn't do what I thought.
All right, so what we like to do on the show sometimes is we like to give hip hop history, and we do this thing called Today in Hip Hop, or if you're an R&B artist, we do Today in R&B, Today in Neo Soul, whatever you doing, we gonna get you with the knowledge and the info on what was going down around the town when you wasn't born.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got for us, Rigga?
So March 23rd, 1999, Outkast dropped Rosa Parks.
Ooh,
Nice.
yo, that's one of my
Nice.
favorite joints from them.
Nice.
Which was a big joint. Sparked a little uproar because, she did sue them for the use of the day.
Yep.
The state was like,
And she
nah.
get like 19 mil.
She
from that
got
or something?
some bread. I don't remember how much it is. They don't say, but she got some coins.
Nah, I'm probably wrong. 19 mil is crazy.
But you know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't know.
She probably be flowing.
where
that
were
shit.
you?
I would have bought a bus.
When you heard this song, and what did that do for you around this time period?
What year was that again?
99.
99.
I was a kid. I was like 8 years old. I think it was.
Oh, and he probably heard it in passing. Then.
Well, how that song go again?
That's the aha.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Everybody moves to the back of the bug. You want to romp and stomp with
Yeah.
We the type of people made the club get you close.
Yeah.
I remember this song getting bigger.
That's my
Oh,
shit.
yeah. So, yeah. What that do for you, man? Like, when you heard that joint, like, what was your... distinct, what can you remember around that time happening for you?
That's... Ooh. Damn, around that time, when that song came out, who was out? Like, who was out at the time? Was Jay-Z out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
That was...
Is that Can I Get a What? What was that? Is that era?
It might have been
Probably was
Reasonable
that year.
Doubt. Was that Reasonable Doubt?
It was 99? No. That was
No.
reason, but that was on volume 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and 99?
Hard Knock Life.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
That's right
it
before,
was.
right before
It was?
2000.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
because that was the same year Rush Hour came
And
out.
that was the year him and DMX was like fake having a war.
Yeah, I was about to say 98 was the tour.
Yeah.
I was bumping that Jay and DMX, right? But that song came out, I was listening to it, but I
I was
wasn't really
3, but I just know.
bumping it. Cause you know how New York is with the down south music. Yeah.
Around that time, they weren't with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've been an Outkast fan for a long time, son. And when that joint came out, I was like, oh shit. And that was off one of my favorite albums from them, which is Aquemini.
Okay.
And that's when Dre started like dressing different.
Yeah.
And that's the distinct thing I remember. He had them colorful fur pants on. It was like black, orange, and yellow fur pants on with shoulder pads on and no shirt.
Yeah,
I was
his
like,
hair out.
what the fuck? Yeah, he was
His hair
right.
out,
But the song is fire.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when they switched it up and did some real hold down shit, I was like, yo, this is dope as shit. Like every time that video came on, I watched it. Every time. I loved that song.
Yo.
Hell yeah, for real. So shout out to Outkast.
Shout out to Outkast.
Shout out to Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks.
Yeah,
word.
man.
Thank you for not getting that.
Big Boy, Andre
Like
3000.
we made it far.
Yeah, for
Sit
sure.
wherever
Yeah,
you wanna
never
sit
mind.
now.
I wonder how much money she made though from
I
suing
don't know.
them.
She was gone already though, wasn't she? So it'll be her
Nah.
estate. No?
Nah,
Am I tripping?
Rosa Parks died in like the 2000s.
For real?
Late 2000. Yeah.
What? I
Man,
thought
what's
she
up, bro?
been
What
gone.
you- No.
My bad.
No.
See, this the trick,
I'm
brother.
sorry.
See, brother, the man has got
They have
you
thinking this is
occupied.
history.
The
Wow.
man has occupied your mind, brother. You don't even know what our leaders
Pardon me,
Or
Sister
dispersion.
Parks. I'm
And we in
sorry.
Harlem too. It's over, man.
Excuse me, my fellow black people. I'm
And
sorry.
we in Harlem.
Damn, I
Ain't
thought,
Al Green still alive?
yeah, I thought she was gone. I'm sorry. Goddamn. Well, so she might have got some coin, a nice
Yeah,
chunk
probably.
of change.
So, you know,
He
I'm
had
about to
pay
ask
up.
ChatGPT.
Please, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she pulled up on him. Like, let me get that money. Where you been, boy? Where you been?
Where you been, boy? Where you been?
Wow, boy, where you been?
Yo, that's
Probably where he got it from.
Yeah, bang, got your ass.
Big brother.
Oh,
Word.
say it ain't so. Yo, not for that. The big boy was a good villain in that
Yeah,
movie. So.
Yeah,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
The
Nah,
big
both
brother.
of 'em, man.
Like, oh,
Little
no.
big brother.
Little big brother.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. All right, so what would you say like kind of sets you apart from everybody else?
I guess my flow,
Okay.
how I put stuff together. Like I think like because I rap and sometimes I put singing in together
Yeah.
in a different kind of way. Well, I kind of got it from Max B and Nate Dogg, but I
Man,
mashed
that's hard.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I mashed some of my songs like that. If I'm singing, it's like a Max B blended with Nate Dogg. type
Okay.
shit, you know what I'm saying? So
This burger money.
like, Burger money. Nah, but yeah, I try to sound different because everybody sounds the same. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Everybody that drill music.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I tried to do it one time and I was like, nah, this ain't it for me.
Okay.
You feel me?
Nah, I feel you on that
Yeah.
because like I listen to it and some people can really do it and some people
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah, and I'm not one of
And
them.
that's where you know you be like you just doing like you can like see when people are just doing something just
Yeah,
because
just
it's
to do
cool.
it.
And
Yeah.
I see a lot of that. When
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I be like searching for artists to put on the show and everything like that, and I look at them, I go click their joints, I be like, here we go. It'd be another drill joint, and I just give them a chance and try to go through their catalog, and I can tell like. You like nah,
Yeah.
like there's some people that can do it and some people that can't. If you really
Yeah.
want to rap, you really want to do this, you
I
want to be an artist, you gotta be original. That's the whole point of being an
Find your
artist,
integrity.
It's
Find
art.
your creative integrity.
right?
I look at music as like it's art to me. Like
Yeah.
you feel me? Like you
Exactly.
painting a
As you
picture
should.
for everybody to read, to see, like to listen to. But it's like with music, it's not like you painting it and they looking at it. It's like you painting it so they can hear what's going
Exactly.
on. So
Going back to storytelling,
Exactly.
like on Nas's "Life Is Good" album, I forgot what song it is, but he's like, what he say? I pull a string on the lampshade, the shit darkens. I'm walking through an elegant Moroccan apartment. He said, shorty walking up to me, she's saying something. I forgot how it go, but he was like, and then he used a word I never heard nobody use in hip hop before. He was just like, he's like, shorty talking my ear off, and I don't really care for her jargon. I was like, oh shit. Like, and in my mind, just like with all of his joints, I'm with him walking through the apartment. It's a dark room. It's low lighting. Like shorty walking up to him, she bad or whatever, and she just talking bullshit. And he just staring. I'm like, yo, that's the shit I like.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like
Facts.
you said, painting pictures,
Paint a picture, yeah.
just like all the joints, like you can see it happening in
Right,
your mind. It's like
right.
reading a good book.
A good book, yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
we got that. I got one more question, and then we're gonna get into this performance.
Okay.
My question is, if you had your younger self in front of you right now, what would you tell him?
Don't give up.
Mm.
Keep keep rapping, because back then they used to say I was garbage. I ain't gonna. I was kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie. But
yo, respect, man.
ABC
a lot of
1,
people
2,
don't
3.
be.
Yeah,
Yo,
a lot of people be
People don't do that. That's
Yeah, they be
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been nice.
Yeah, I was garbage. I ain't gonna front. I was ABC 1, 2, 3s and nursery rhyme, like that kind of rap. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna say hat, I'm gonna say cap. Like, you know, just I was garbage. I ain't gonna front. So it took me. It took. It took. I knew I was garbage when I was on the phone with. I was in we was in Far Rockaway, like in a like one of them, you know, those kind of stores they sell ringtones. Yeah. So we was, me and my homeboy was selling
we used to buy ringtones.
ringtones, bro. I was telling nigga. I was telling nigga I rap. He was like, "Yo, you rap?" He said, "I'm gonna get Stack on the phone right now. You really rap for real?" Like, yeah, we rap. He said, "All right." So he called Stack up. So Stack like, "Yo, what up? What's going on? Y'all rap? What's something? You hear something?" So we started rapping. That nigga hung up.
Yo,
He told us, man, don't call me with no bullshit
Click.
like that.
I was like, "Oh." He's like, "Yo, I think he lost connection." Nah, he hung up, bro. We garbage, man. Just tell us the truth, bro. We trash. Just say it.
Nigga hit him with the Far Rock goodbye.
Yeah, that's legit the beginning arc of a villain story.
let me hear some. I said, "Hey, yo, do."
Computers,
That's
turn it off.
That's crazy. Humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I was like, "Yo, just rap. Don't let nobody tell you what you can." Because after that, like a few more times, because some chick I was dealing with told me I was trash. So I was like, "Damn." After that, I was like, "Yo, I gotta write better, son."
Yeah,
So I started
this
watching.
shit built you up.
Shit almost made you quit.
Almost, I almost retired, nigga.
Damn, are they hating or like, you know, what's going on?
Almost
I
made
thought
me
this was-
retire,
I
fam.
thought
Nigga
this
said,
was
"I'ma
good.
stack bundles round this bitch."
I thought that was good. That wasn't good.
That was alright.
She going for
That was alright.
bundles.
Hey,
round.
fine.
You a little too weak over there, bro.
It died. Slyy crying because of the chronological order.
Take a break for a little
Hang
bit.
it up,
Fight for his
God.
life.
Hang it up, God. Yeah. And then I started watching.
My girl said, "Nigga, I tell your mama you ain't shit."
Shit, how you reevaluate?
Wild
That
thought.
shit, how you reevaluate your friendship.
Yo,
Like,
yeah.
my man
Girl,
said,
you
like,
alright.
he's like, yeah, it's fine. So she leave, like, yo, so
Alright.
who gonna tell him?
Nah, when you're short, you be
Crazy.
like, "Babe, look, come here, come sit down."
That's crazy.
You gotta have
we
a
can't
talk.
do this no more, all right? You embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Yeah, it's like
Imagine getting broken up with because you have horrible rhymes.
trash.
That's crazy. All right,
So just watching, like my young self was watching Smack URL Battle Rap, but before URL Smack DVD, and then
Yeah.
it transitioned to URL, whatever. That's when I started. Like, oh, that's how you put punchlines together. And started watching that more.
that's a different
10,000
feel me?
hours.
Yeah,
different level.
feel me?
Wait a minute.
Watching Shay
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah.
Yeah.
You was battling in spaces.
Ah, yeah.
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 How you get into that? How did that end up happening?
It was like we was doing like this thing called Showtime at the Apollo, because we from New York, so we just had random people coming on there, and then there was like a call out, "Yo, I think I'm better than you," whatever. I was like, "Oh, word?" So you want to set something up next week? Just playing around. So
Yeah.
I did it for the first time, and I got a lot of oohs and ahs, but I was freestyling. I ain't write nothing down. I just did off the top. And they was like, "Oh, wow, that was crazy." He said, "Yo, can you write an actual bar, like actual 3 rounds, and then come next week back to the space?" I was like, "I bet." Shout out to the family. That's their name on Twitter or X.
Oh, the family?
Yeah, the family.
All right,
yeah.
shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. So I battled some dude from Arizona.
Oh, shit.
3 rounds. That was my first actual real written battle, and I beat him 2-1. I feel like it was a 3-0, but they said 2-1. So I'm gonna let him live. So that one, and I had a few more after that. My record now, because I took a break with that, so I'm doing the mic, the regular music joint. But
Okay.
I'm 15 in what 5? I
Oh,
think.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight cooking, straight
That's a
wild.
no record. That's
About
no
to say, don't
record.
be
Yeah,
in
no
here
record.
like
Straight cooking.
Cassidy. I'm 1,000 years old, nigga.
Nah, I admit my losses, man. I lost because I choked a few times because I was saucy. I was drinking some teleport. Don't drink teleport.
my God.
Don't drink and trying to rat.
Nigga was out here drinking grape Henny, thinking he
Yeah.
gonna rap.
Caught the murder book order. I was drunk.
It's been done.
Yeah, I was
Three
choking.
blunts in.
Three blunts
hands.
in.
3 blunts. He needed his fucking pack. That's when you just crush this shit up and put it in the pipe and just, like, you know, like a wizard or some shit. Just smoking the.
Yo, yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so that's how I end up getting like watching the battles, and that's how I end up like getting into the dojo with some rappers and let me hear what you got. And I throw a little something. They're like, that's trash. All right, let me come back, and I'll come up with something better. They're like, that's much better. That's how you're supposed to rap.
Okay,
Feel me?
okay,
So
yeah.
getting balked on. Like, yo, that's how you're supposed to rap from now on.
Okay, you was in the lab. That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
man.
In the
Well,
lab, in the dojo,
In the dojo,
and it sounds
bro.
like a true like love and a passion for it. That's
Yeah.
what's most important.
Yeah, yeah.
hey,
That's fire,
exactly.
man.
Facts.
Do you see yourself going back to battle rap, like trying to do like a PG or something?
If for the right price and for the right opponent. There's some opponents that's still ducking me, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna
yeah,
go there.
shots fired.
Duck and smoke.
Duck and smoke.
You're
not worthy. Yeah.
Duck and smoke.
Duck and smoke. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a few people. I ain't gonna drop your names because
Nah, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Nah.
We here for
it's
it all.
one from Philly, but
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah,
ball.
Philly.
the ball,
Say-
yeah, it's one for Philly.
They
Like,
say your cheesesteaks is
they say I'm
undercooked, bro.
ducking him, but I ain't ducking you, bro.
That's
Your
crazy.
cheesesteaks ain't hitting. son.
Yo, maybe you could try to battle him on trenches. With
Yeah.
easy to block.
Yeah,
Nah?
right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, easy. We not gonna get into easy.
Nope, we not.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Alright.
need.
We fucks with
I'ma
you easy, but
stop.
you
That note,
we
I'ma
fucks with
stop.
you easy, but damn,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
damn.
Anyway, so yo, this has been TapIn Radio with the guy MC Pettigrew. I am DJ Soulaah,
It's your boy DJ Riggamortis.
and as always, the guy in the chair.
Slyy Cooper Stein.
And get ready for this performance. When we come back, MC Pettigrew is going to put us on to how he was about to crash out
Mm-hmm.
because you wasn't nodding your head. You heard?
Uh-huh.
Fact.
You want to dance to this one?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all.
Somebody
Bang.
shaking ass.
Yo, it's your boy MC Pettigrew, a.k.a. Johnny Mo, and I'm here on TapIn Radio. Live. We here, baby. It's my joint. Crash out. Man, I'm about to 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 black out. I'm about to act out. Man, I'm about to act out. Man, we both are max out. No, there's not no laptop. Lash out. Shoot you till you pass out. I'm closer than the last done. I'm sharper than your pastor. Lash out. I'm about to flash out. I'm about to flip out. I'm about to trip out. Crash out. Man, I'm about to crash out. Crash out. Man, I'm about to crash out. Man, I'm about to. You 60? You said you 60? I'm Bopper. I'm about to split. 60? You said you 60? Well, I'm Bopper. I'm about to split. And I'm about to crash. Man, 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 I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. Crash. Man, I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. Man, I'm about to. I'm about to. I'm about to. I'm about to. Yeah. Crash out. I'm about to. I'm about to. I'm about to. I'm about to. Ah.
Yeah. Woo! Feel like you want to crash out. Want to stand on some tables, but we got to act civilized over here. You hear me? Woo! This is out right now off that last project. There I go, Think It Again 2. It's called Nod Your Head. And this is the joint. Please, nod your head when you hear this joint, man. Stop playing with me, man. We talked about this already. Let's go. Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head? It's PE to the TTI, old school like a VCR, old school like a CD-ROM. I'm over hot, the heat is on. Nod your head till your neck break. And this is too raw like a sex tape. Now I'm just kicking it, escape. And you couldn't beat me on your best day. I'm official, I don't care what that ref say. That was sleep, I don't care what that rest say. This the answer, I don't care what that test say. See, I'm fly in the air like a jet plane. I'm in the field with the green like the Jets play. I'm from Queens, over there with the Mets play. Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait, why you not nodding? Why you not nodding? Why you not nodding your head yet? Wait. Now nod your head. Let me see you nod your head. Let me see you nod your head. Let me see you nod your head. Now nod your head. Let me see you nod your head. Yeah, you nodded your head. You know what kind of music you listen to. You feel nod your head. Come on, TV land. Come on. Nod your head. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Yeah. Shit. It feels good, man. It feels good.
Yeah. Once again, that was MC Pettigrew. I go by the name of DJ Soulaah.
It's your boy DJ Riggamortis.
This has been TapIn Radio. We out. We gonna see y'all later. Peace.
Yes, sir.
TapIn Radio.